This is getting really exciting. Well, it was always exciting, but this one, we're getting closer to the truth. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I was hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could have been his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing, and I need to use this key before the prison van arrives to pick up our death row mate. No, she's still up drinking her wine. For definitely tulipy hair. Would you stop coughing? It's so annoying. My darling angel, oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? A daughter after my own heart, but I must confess I didn't even notice you were gone. I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. Oh. He said he wanted a new lighter. That's a huge lighter, to be honest, to compare that to the phone. But there's no reason to go out this late at night. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse than ever before. Here's to a feverish passion of my darling angel. Ding. That's gonna get real annoying. Mama? Yes, darling? Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Amelie. Hey, Joe! Looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved. And there's another lucky development too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now, if I can just make use of the feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. So we have to get her to the phone then. Oh! That was easy. Oh! There's the phone! Huh? You're not allowed that. What are you doing? Amelie, I told you you couldn't call him at night. Why not? He's sleeping. Listen to me, Amelie. Your father is about to make a big mistake. Oh? I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. And not you those write weird novels. Oh, no. Oh! Oh, look, it's bloomed into a flower. What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry, you really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? Whoa! Your mother is a bitch. I hate you! Again! Oh, she's moved closer. There, I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father. I hate you! I can hear you, you know. Whew, what a pair. I don't know what these family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Amelie can call. Well, for that, I'm just going to do this. Oh, I better not put the lamp out right now. It'll only pour oil onto the flames of the anger of this lady's heart. If I want to give Amelia a chance to use the phone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. Okay. There's a rat! Oh, that's cute. Just dangling from the thing. Oh, that's cute. And she hasn't even noticed. Okay, I don't think that's done anything. What's she saying? I didn't get what she said. She said 2-wee something. The lady's dictionary. Wasn't this on our desk before? The poor thing. Destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. I'm not really sure what I'm doing now. No, I've already seen this before. I need to reach the phone. Oh, I'm too dizzy. Oh, too weak. That's what she said. Too weak. Oh, if I make this chime, so see this. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Well. Having a good time, are we, little rodent? Oof. Sweet dreams. Oh. Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? Cheers, bitch. She's more powerful than I thought. She's made that thing move. Well, it looks like she tipped the wall candle blah blah to one side. I don't know how to pronounce that. The angle of those candles. I get a feeling I've seen something very recently. Literally just 5 minutes ago, you've seen something like that. So if we move this. Oh no! Poor rat! It cooked him to death. Oh! That's a power surge. Oh heavens, a blackout at this critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. Oh, it's a chandelier. The chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. That's foreshadowing right there. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kind of thrills, thank you. Wow. She literally just used her ass for lighting the candles. Did she put that in her wine? That is going to taste disgusting. What is it? These characters' movements are so expressive and so out there. I guess that makes the game so good, I guess. So small little things. Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. I don't know why I gave her Camelia's voice. Perfect for a clandestine meeting of the dusky twilight. So many weird invented words. I don't exactly know how the situation came, but I think I owe that rat an apology. It's dead. Too late. The rat seems to be unconscious. How do you know that? But now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. Can we go in? For some reason, we can't go inside the rat's core. Okay. Fine, it's only people, I guess. Well, no, because Missile has one, so... Turn. Oh! Do we have to get this on top of her? That'd be funny if we did. What a naughty chandelier! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Ooh! She has a lightning reflexes. Such insolence. I know what I'm doing now. That hip movement, though. Oh, come on. I almost had it. Such insolence. Come on, third side of the charm. Yes! Eek! I'm guessing that Bubble is going to say, I need to catch her. Emily. We'll give her a really high pitch because she's panicking. So we'll give her a high pitched voice. Emily, please help me. Mama. Oh, I'm too weak to move. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. I've fallen. I can't get up. Here's the weakness of my darling angel. Ugh. You only need your daughter when it suits you. Chandelier's right on there, tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape her own. Well then, why don't we raise her up? Help me! What is going on here? Amelie, look! Did you see this? Please help! I'm too weak. I can't do anything. I'm so sorry. She's enjoying this as well. My head is spinning, so I guess you have to stay up there spinning too. Looks like this lady won't be able to go anywhere for a while. Now the little girl can call her father. So we have to just burn this down, and then that foam would definitely slide. I definitely see it sliding down. The only trouble is she can't reach it, so I guess I'll have to help deliver it to her. Yes, I know. That's right. If the angle of those candles, I saw something very similar 5 minutes ago. Not even. Oh, or maybe if we get this to swing, then that will go in light. Oh, it's getting worse. I'm on fire. Oh, everybody is burning. Now I really owe that poor rat an apology. But this might be a really good chance. I'll have to go and phone. I have to get that phone to Amelie somehow. Then this will swing harder. Then the flame will catch the thing. And there we go. Ah! Mama! What in the world is going on here? This is a funny ass chapter. Oh, she's actually calmed down now? Okay. Oh, goody! Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute. She's gonna be screaming at her. Ah! Don't you dare, Amelie! I won't have it! This is too funny. Hello, Papa? This is going to surprise him. Oh! Amelie! Is that you? Of course it is, silly. Who else do you think? But I heard they said you were... No, never mind, it's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa! Birthday? Oh, right, it was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Papa. Or, thanks to mean old Mama. Oh, you mean old Mama? Yes, that's exactly what I meant. I mean your mother. Is she... What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. Get me down! She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us too much trouble. No, Amelie. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What'd you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake. Oh, he's smiling! But it's all right now. He has less wrinkles and he looks younger as well. Oh, okay. Yep, less wrinkles. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see. Okay, but just remember, you'll always be the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. but okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, well, Papa, have a good night. I love you. I love you too, Amelia. Good night, sweetheart. Mama? I'm sorry. Oh, goodness, what a sudden change. I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Amelia. Oh, I thought all you did was read those weird novels. That makes me a little sad. Papa said the Justice of Minister's job was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right. I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're grown up after all. And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and actually try reading them. What? Maybe you better wait until you're a little older for that. Okay. So, Millie, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your mama, do you think you could let me down now? You know, I would love to do that, but I'm still feeling dizzy and sick right now. Tonight on the holiest of my nights, my deadline. Looks like the only thing pressing me on this chamber. Here's to the Papa and Mama's darling angel. Bing! All of a sudden, everybody is getting along again. It's such an abrupt change. I can't understand it. And is this what family is all about? This guy's even forgotten about family. In any case, the situation has been changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me is cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. Even he's noticed it. I don't know where Camellia is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office where everybody is waiting for the prison van. I need to get more water. Oh, I've got a Coke in my bag. The minister's family has their smiles and harmony back, but Camellia is still on the hands of the kidnappers. I decide to go back to the Justice Minister's office. So will you maybe change your mind? Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Oh, I didn't even read that. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an area unfocused in anxiety. I get the feeling something's big is going to happen. Oh, more drama. Will you hold off now? I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet you still look a little unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course, there is still a matter of the other kidnapping victim. Was that the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Oh, I can't seem to get a break. Please let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. I wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Until we get her report, I guess we'll just have to wait here. This continues stress of the minister. Is there more really something to it, like what Inspector and White said? Well, then we'll talk to him again. Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? The thank you I expressed was meant for you. Oh. You're a ghost, don't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. Ugh. We've actually known you for quite a while now, but I have no idea that there were powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known? Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others, a manipulator. Oh, what's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. About the huge mistake this foolish man made. Oh, okay. Manipulator. There's some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course, I wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right, they don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from, and all 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer leaked national secrets to his lyrics during a TV broadcast. All these characters were manipulated then? The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he had leaked. That's true. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report on me on them. They concluded that these men criminals were not of their own violation. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? So this could be the same guy that moved the Cupid. That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research the theory. Ah, okay. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanela has been studying these cases. Has he? He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate your theory, but unfortunately I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate others. It wasn't you, it was the Cupid. The Cupid moved. Other behaviors like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? What? You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so Inspector Cabanela can hear this too. There's something I'd like the 2 of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. You can tell it's serious when the music stops and he turns around. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made the report about the manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And something... Oh, God, he knows about something. I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out... Oh, I know where this is going. To carry out the Detective Jowd's execution. However, the act wasn't of my own violation. I was being controlled. I knew it. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. Maybe this would have saved a lot of trouble if you just told us. Oh! What's going on in this document? What am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it. Oh, God. Oh, whoa. Oh. Oh, no. Wait! No! Don't deliver that document! Did he not hear him or something? Wow, okay. That's when it started. That's when all my fear, despair, and suffering began. That's where he got anxiety then? Is that why he was saying to not come, for people to not go near him? At that time it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated. And my memory of that event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, huh? Okay, that's interesting. Signing execution orders is part of the Justice Minister's job, and at the time, I thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. Maybe he thought the stress got to him or something. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of the manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. What? Okay. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, the nation's judicial system would crumble. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it does sound like a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know, I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. Oof. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everybody the truth immediately, I'm moving out! Well, she did have a point there, I guess. And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from everywhere underseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. There you go. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else beside me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already know about a certain death lamp. Well, what I'm not fine with is the fact that that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's something I certainly can't do. That's something I certainly can't do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. But I never imagined that tonight we'd find out where this kind of power would come from. Where does it come from? Inspector Cabanella. This manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. That's why... What did you say? Jowd, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. That's why he was denying the ghost then. I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. And the guy standing there. Spirit, ghost, God's in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister, I suddenly have something urgent business to attend to. We need you to see a doctor immediately. I recommend that you think long and hard before making your final decision, sure. Oh? Inspector! Mr. Slayton, I'm at the park! We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? The situation here is kind of difficult to explain. Cecil, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Is somebody dead again? Looks like your help is needed, Cecil. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Well, let's get that evidence quickly. Let's go. Away we go to the park. Wow. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off forward to Thamesick Park, the place where nearby something big is taking place. The manipulator, a person whose very existence shreds the new light on everything, Director Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? Ooh, there you go. The theory has come up. Well, I did say that she was resisting. Chapter 13 completed. Save complete. Continue playing? Yes, I shall. Chapter 14, 1:28 p.m. Thameside Park, the site of the little lady's Camelia's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. There's a big chicken case. Oh! There's the chef. It's just swinging by. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. Well, at least she isn't dead, but what else happened? Yeah, for once she isn't dead. Huh? What is he doing here? La la la. Let me spend a moment's time with you. The world will not end and the food delivery a little late. La la la. Oh, he's delivering food. A little late? It's already ice cold. Well, what am I doing? I can literally just about reach this. Oh, there we go. Oh, swing harder. There we go. Spin. Just want to move this and then move the ball. And there's Lynn. Hello. I'm talking to you for the leaf. Oh, there you are, sister. From your dejected expression, I gather you didn't find what you were looking for? Right, I couldn't find the music box anywhere, but I found something else. Something horrible. Horrible, what is it? Oh. There, in the grass. You better see for yourself. Oof. A dead body. Looks like a dead body. I nearly died when I saw it myself, and we had to rescue you again. Well, I suppose that we found it. We can't just leave it there, can we? Nope, I suppose not. Well, let's talk to them. Oof. He's actually wasn't unconscious. He actually was immediately awoke, which surprises me. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rocks of the gods. You there. You're talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to pursue it thoroughly. Examine it in detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name. What does my name matter? When is there more important things to worry about? Okay. Come on now, and study these tracks with me, my brother, and can learn about the rock of the gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young. Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life, but I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back to 4 minutes before your death. I'm not even going to question that. Don't know why I gave him that voice. There's just so many voices I can do. Ooh. He's excited about something. And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in the park and defend it. Okay, and what does that have to do with this rock of the gods you mentioned? You still don't appear to understand. It's written here clearly in the fourth leaflet in great detail. Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. Bye. Come back and look at these leaflets with me. Oh! Is that her getting kidnapped? I'm coming! Woo! Just hold on! Oh, there's so much he's leaving. I'll be right there! Boo! That brick of a phone he's using. I've located the target, beauty. A girl of the right age coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. Oops. Oh, there's the music box. Ooh! What's this? Yes, my dear, I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Hello there. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Ah! Stay away from me! Oh, no! Oh God, what I do? What should I do? I have to do something. Ah! Oh. Wait, how did it? What? So somebody else is using cars. Somebody must have saved her and here she originally got crushed. What in the world? What just happened? Oh, that's Mino. Mino? Mino, the mascot, the symbol of the Tensik Park. Forget that name of that big creepy lump of concrete. I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you not see that? Yes, I did. I witnessed it with my own eyes. The power of the Rock of the Gods. It was the power of the gods. The power of gods saved this little girl. Take a shot every time he says the power of the gods, everybody. And then that same power very deliberately crushed you instead? Yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods. Take another shot. Was it the mischief of the gods or was it a ghost trick? Nah, it couldn't have been the ghost trick. But of course it could. What else could it have been? And you literally just found out that there's people out there with more ghost powers. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. What another thing you've just learned as well, that other ghosts have different ghost powers, so maybe they could. Let's just admit that. Oh, but wait a minute. What if there was somebody with such greater powers than me? Now you're thinking about it. You can't just think narrow-mindedly about these things. You have to open up your mind a bit more. Oh. Look! There's another flame besides mine! I don't know why I gave him that voice. Oh, so that is the flame of the gods, is it? But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it? Yeah, so... pardon me, but are you a god? I sincerely doubt it. At the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. Who could it be? I definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god-related. Maybe I better go try talking. Yeah, well, let's go. Hurry up. What the? Let's try and guess who this is. This person with much greater power than me. We know this person? You? Hey. Cecil! Oh, it's Missile. Wait, Missile died? Oh my, it's your doggy Missile. You look well for being dead. Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did it! I tried really hard and I did it! I saved Miss Camellia! I'd rather save Miss Camellia than this weirdo at the park. Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog? Miss Sil, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead? I'm glad you asked. After Miss Camellia went out and you left? I didn't give up. I worked like crazy to make my own path and I did it. This is so cute. Look at this. There we go. Time to save you. And my dog is acting crazy as well. What are you doing? What are you doing, Missy? You reversing? You reversing? That's your theme tune as well. It's playing in my headset. And then I followed Miss Camellia out into the big wide world. This is so cute. There she is. I'm actually really concerned about how Missile dies. Then I found, at this park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it, I barked, you bet I did, and I went running after her too. Let's go. Oh no. No! No! Oh, I never liked that creep. Kills a dog and just leaves it there to die. And then I guess I died. And when I was I can kind of see why I killed... no, doesn't matter. And then when I was unconscious for a little while. And then I woke up. Oh no. Oh, and this is the awful death. I like how you don't really see anything. It's just completely nothing. But I suppose there's no blood in this game. When I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Camellia, crushed under that big, scary lump. Oh no, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me. Miss Cornelia! I had to rescue Miss Cornelia. It was up to me. But how did you get your powers? I cried out from the depth of my heart and then... Oh. I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right? Better than probably anybody else would. And I remember what you did for me, how you saved me. So, you went back, right, 4 minutes before the little lady's death? You bet I did! It's just so cute, and it's green. His world is green. It's just so cute. That's her hiding the box. Yes, my dear, I've ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Hello? Would you come with me? Nah! Get lost, you freak! And then... Now's my chance, I thought. That's very far. I saw the core. I don't know, it looks pretty far. I stretched out my paw towards the core. Oh, how I felt that moment. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Cecil. Go ahead and try for yourself. Whoa. I can't believe it. How could you connect over for such a great distance? Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing. So then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside. Right on top of my head. Well, no, actually. Huh? I couldn't manipulate things like you, Cecil. What, you can't? Then how did you... I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye. I had a core too. A single leaf hanging from the tree. Oh, can you swap objects? I tried reaching for the leaf. What in the world? I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. So as long as two things have the same shape, that is. Oh, that limits it down, I guess. Swap things with the same shape? Go ahead and try it. Press swap. And I'm going to guess that he couldn't find anything else to swap to save this guy, so he just let it play out. That's incredible. So that's how you saved your mistress, isn't it? And that's how that I became caught up in all this, isn't it? I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager. Meager? Because you said I saw one more. Oh, that would have been so handy. I happened to notice one more core. There was something with the exact same shape stuck up in the branch of the tree. You're right. If Mino could be swapped again with that, then disaster wouldn't have to rain down on my head. But what is this thing? It's too big to be a leaf. Whatever it is, I'd prefer it on my head than Mino. So why didn't you swap the missile? I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Cecil. Oh. But this is just too far for me. I couldn't reach. And I had to let it play out. Oh. Yes, you see him get crushed. Oof. I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of a death, if I do say so myself. I kept retrying over and over and over to see if there's anything I could do. I bet there's something you can do now. Huh? If we work together, you and me. Cecil, you think so? I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you can help me? Of course. Naturally. So if we're going to drop that Mino thing in a different spot. So let's try it. Let's go back again, 4 minutes before. Yes, let's do this. Let's save the park guy. Right, let's get started. 4 minutes before now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then you'll have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape. Then we need to get that thing closer. Oh, I believe it's a rugby ball. Oh, okay. I was expecting him to say football for some reason. I'm so used to these games saying like football because, you know, the American football. Okay, rugby ball, huh? But with the rugby ball, even he's like surprised. Even with the rugby ball right where it is now, Missile can't reach it. So it means I have to move it closer somehow. Looks like you and I will have to work together on that one missile. Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press V. That way you'll be able to control me. And then if you press V, you go back to yourself. Okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Minu from hurting anybody. Minu. Alright, Missile. Your powers are the key this time. Okay, I'm ready. I can swap anything that has the same shape. Just call me and find anything if you want to try. Perhaps the best thing to do is just try a bunch of things and see how it goes. If I can see something we can swap, I should use V. Okay, so I'm going to have to assume that we're going to bring this tree down. Well, would you look at that? There's sure have a lot of round things around here. Oh, we're going to have to swap these, aren't we? I found some Coke to drink. There sure are a whole lot of round things here. Oh boy! It means it's time for me, right? Oh boy! My hair is also round! Let's see. To use Missile's powers, I just tap V or just press the thing. I'll try and see what happens. There we go, and then he can stretch longer. There we go, and then I can do this. Nice. Oh. Oh no, I don't want to talk. I want you to move, please. Oh, there we go. Whoa, here you come already. I swore to myself not to repeat my mistakes. Mistakes? When somebody's in trouble, you should lend them a hand. Well, I like that saying. Refreshing. Otherwise, you'll definitely regret it. And now the recklessness of youth has taken over, giving me lightning fast speed. I'm actually curious how young he is, to be honest, because well, I suppose he looks young, but like he doesn't remind me of like a young person the way he looks. I've been thinking, if we could stop this man from running, maybe he wouldn't get squashed. It wouldn't be easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth has taken over. Stop him, huh? Look at this funny flattened ball. It's the same shape as that Hawamino, but it's too far to saw from here. Even this ball is starting to look horrible to me. Then we have to find a way to get it closer. Knock it down from the tree, I say. There must be something we can do. I probably need to get what's his face to come up here. Yeah. I think I know what I have to do. Because he hits the seesaw, so maybe I have to get a ball flying. Yeah, I'm probably right about that. Oh, so maybe I have to stay here? Oh! That's one thing I've noticed. So the sticky notes. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that was supposed to, something was supposed to knock that down, maybe? Oh, that was so close! If I hit the ball, it could have knocked it down. Is that all this umbrella can be used for knocking down a rugby ball? Don't forget about my powers! And don't forget about the recklessness of youth. Can we not move this thing? Oh, I think I know what I'm doing now. I'm meant to be getting a ball to jump on that thing, and then the strength of that would maybe knock this down. Okay. Yep, he's going to die, so we're going to go all the way back. Right, I know what I'm doing now. Right, I know what I'm doing this time. So we'll get missiled, come in here. Gonna swap that with this. And we're gonna swap that with that. I think we need to get this basketball up instead. Yeah, I think we do. And then we use that ball to help actually get onto the circular thing. Yeah. So we'll manipulate this. Oh, it's too heavy. So heavy, I can't move it very much. Maybe it's because of the swap I made? I guess this little ball is all the weight I can handle. Okay, so we need Missile to come and swap this again. Then you can trick. Oh, no, he's coming. Hurry up. Come on. Then do this. And then get on here, and then we will swap this. Okay, there we go. And now we wait. Come on. Then those pages will fly everywhere. Oh, come on. Really? What do you think of my lightning fast pace? Do we have to be really quick? I wish you would knock it off. That's what I think. We don't have time to prepare. I think we're going to have to stop him. We're going to have to find a way to stop him from running. As far as I can see, the only thing to do that is to use the playground equipment. Like what? You know, the seesaw, these things. Precisely. Except there's one more piece of equipment to be accept. Stop him with the equipment, huh? Okay. Maybe I should rethink things here. Fine. But how do I stop him, though? Oh, maybe I have to make him swing faster? That's probably what it is. So I'll swap this, and then we will swap... Oh, no. Right, so we will use... Oh, I can't go anywhere. Here we go. I'm not sure what I'm doing, actually. This is actually kind of difficult. I'm actually struggling with this a bit. I'm actually not sure what I'm doing, to be honest. Oh, maybe it's not the swing, but maybe this thing instead? It's possible. Oh! Oh my god! Whoa, I didn't see this coming. Don't you know that the first thing about... Don't you know about the first thing about the globe climber? Even the little children treat it with respect it deserves. They know it's useless until you spin it gently. There's no stopping it. It does look pretty dangerous. But it looks like I'm destined to fly through the air like this for a while. This might buy us some time. Maybe he'll keep spinning like that around for the whole 4 minutes. Sorry, but I don't think I'll stand for it for that long. But anyway, at least we stopped him a little while. Let's do this while we have a chance. Nice. This music, though, it's so good. Oh, this is so fast. Whew. Well, let's hurry up here. Drop this. Then press trick. There we go. Then he'll start to run. Okay, run. Come on. That's it. Yes. Wait, what? What? Was that not heavy enough? Whoa, so I did not see that coming. I never thought the umbrella would catch the ball. Did you see that? The tree branch, it shook a little. Oh, I have to use the flipping tire. I saw it shake too. If only it shook a little more, it would knock down that whole rugby ball from this terrible tree. Maybe it needs a little more weight. I'm sure we can do this. We just have to put our heads together. Everything looks good so far. We just need one more step. Like what? Oh! Oh! Yes! How did I get it to swap? Oh! Oh! I can't reach. I can't reach it. I need to have that thing all the way over here. So this thing is going to be too heavy to actually jump over here. So I need to have this thing here, ready to go. I have to go back again. Because he said that we had one more step. So I don't think I did. I think I did everything right. Just that wrong movement there. It shouldn't be taking so many tries to restart. So you will do this. I like how the music hasn't even started until you actually have to go out of the ghost world. Then press trick. Okay, so we need to get this ball like this. And then once we're ready, once that will fly up, then we swap it. Right, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry up. There we go. Definitely got it now. And then that will shake it. Then we'll do this. Then that will fall. Yes, we did it. There, we moved the ball. What do you think, Miss Sil? With the ball there, I think I can do it. In just a few seconds, you'll swap Mina with the leaf. And then from there, you can swap Mina one more time. The final moment is near. Are you ready? You bet! Let's go. Wait, so does that swap by itself? Or, because there's literally no way to get up there. Unless that swaps by itself. Right? Yeah, oh, thought it wasn't going to let me. Okay, watch me, Sissel. Here I go. The finishing touches. You can do it, Missile. Swap me with the ball. Oh! Oh! I'm surprised it doesn't, like, move over to the side and crush him anyway. There, how's that? My head has been spared. Truly, that was a try worthy of the gods. And now Mina's right where he belongs. We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we? Nice. Nobody has to die. That's a game. Except for one brave little somebody. Huh? I'm talking about you, Missile. Oh, me? I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I? Now let's go back and save your life. Wait a minute. What is it? Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. What? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camellia when she was in trouble. I want to protect Miss Camellia, and to do that, I need these powers I have now. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. Hey, we just saved you. Don't wish your life away already. Of course, you're right. Okay, Missile, have it your way. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs the music box you found. When we get back to the present time, could you give it to her? Most certainly, you have my word. Let's go then, to the present. Whew. That was an interesting puzzle. So, Miss Camille ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Lynn listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry, I wish there was something else we could have done. No, you did the best you could. I'm sure she's alright after all. After all, she has me. Missile? You in the leaf? Missile, are you in there? Miss Lynn, leave Miss Camille to me. And I know I don't look much right now, but I'm sure I can help her. Missile. Eek! Of course, there's a bit of wind. Oh no! Miss Lynn! Ah! Of course that happens. I'm going to leave it up to you, Missile. The kind of looks that Missile is being left up into the wind. Ooh! Pretty lady, I have something to give you. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park of the rocks of the gods. Ahem! Aren't you forgetting something? Oh, pardon me. My apologies. This is for you. Oh! You kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you. Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods. I'm blushing. Would have wanted. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? He's mesmerized by my beauty. Hey, the cat's not allowed to get your tongue. Excuse me, but are you... No, it couldn't be. Have we met before? Aren't you that little girl from last time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago in this park. 10 years ago? Aren't you talking about... My dog's being very naughty. Anyway. Here in this park, the gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years from that day, we meet once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it? But apparently, you knew our lady detective here. Can you tell us about it? About what happened 10 years ago? Yes, of course. I was actually about to do that. Rock of the Gods. What's this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning? Don't you know? It's right there in front of us. The thing that was buried underneath there? Yep. Where Missile died? I was wondering what that tapping was. Oh no, Missile. Oh. That must be heartbreaking. Missile. Wait a minute. You say G-O-D-S, but do you mean D-O-G-S? Of course not. Don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. You are standing just above the Rock of the Gods now. Take a good look at that monument. Monument? Doesn't say anything. Rock of the Gods, Thamesic Park. The Rock of the Gods? The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there these 10 years. Wonder why nobody's done anything about it then. Ever since that day, it flew down there from the heavens and showed us a miracle. A miracle? So this rock you've been talking about, is it a meteorite? Precisely! It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Me? Me? 10 years ago? That day, I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down and through the gloom. Did he die again as well? Or, well, he didn't have a core before then, so... I heard the scream of a little girl. Oh, he witnessed the thing. Eek! Now, just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Ooh. I peeked out fearfully from the bushes, and I saw some shadowy figures. I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. What? The tension was so thick, it was painful. Just then, when I couldn't stand it any longer, that's when it happened. The sky suddenly turned blush white. Ooh. Ooh. When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. Then I saw it, one of these beautiful fragments, pierced into the criminal's back. The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. "10 years ago, the little girl was saved by the Rock of the Gods. Oh my, I can't believe it! The Rock of the Gods was given the name Temzik, and still today, it lies sleeping deep with the park's earth." Temzik. I never knew about this Temzik. I always thought the Detective Jowd was the one who saved me. You were very young back then. And you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. That's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused this quite a stir. It's strange like you've never heard of it, Lynn. Yeah, that is weird. Isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news and I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. The meteorite was named Temzik after the name of this park that I fell in, and then the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now that awful thing that's happening, they're talking about turning the park into a housing site. I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day, and so I've taken up residence in this park, and I'm trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. This is my position. I see. I'm always thinking my headphones are making weird noise, but it's just the thing behind me that's doing that to my headphones. Oh, look at Missile. I'm taking you with me, Missile. So 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that. Detective Jowd, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about the Temzik thing. If he knew, the man died and I took his life. So what was that confession all about? Oh, the rockets of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destinies of many people's lives, like the ripples on a pond when a pebble is dropped in. With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? Anyway, now that we have the new evidence we need, we decide to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective Jowd. Here it is, the music box. We found the music box, Detective Jowd. The gun's not going to be in it, that's for sure. Good job, Lynn. I knew you would. Once everything has been resolved, I had wanted you to give this to him. Him? You mean Inspector Cavanella, right? I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me. Detective Jowd. Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack for doing this, you know. See? He calls that a knack. Looks more like a brute strength to me. Oh, whoa. That thing is like a Mary Poppins bag. There you are. You should find scorch marks on the grip. I don't think that's a very good idea of holding the gun like that. Scorch marks? When Camellia built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's a kind of musicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears. Why would little Camellia use something like that? I don't know, maybe because she's a detective's daughter? Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. Ha ha ha. In the case report, there's a mention of some scorch marks. And that's the minister dead. Oh, never mind. When it happened, Camellia was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run into the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind the frame too, and those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, it proves the contraption existed there in the room that day. And it didn't work the way your little girl intended, is that right? Exactly, some cowardly culprit modified the design. But that angle was never brought up in court, and so was Justice Minister. I must call off the execution at this point. I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Jowd. Now we can finally prove that. Thank goodness. Thank you, Lynn. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. What's the matter? I just don't know. What should I have done 5 years ago? Back then, nobody had a way of knowing the true nature of the manipulator. It wasn't anybody's fault that we didn't know the truth. You really think so? Of course, and besides, what's important right now is deciding on what to do next, am I right? She's right, Mr. Minister. Yes, of course, I do believe she is. What is it now? I just don't know. What should I do next? You'll figure it out. We'll believe in you. Siso, if you haven't come to my cell tonight, I would have been gone by now without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. Tonight, I've come to the contact with a lot of people's lives and got involved in their fates. And the only reason I was doing it was to gain my lost memory. But things are different now. We're connected to each other somehow, I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions in order to find the truth about us. Fair enough, fire away. Oh, there's so much talking in this one. Sister told me all about Detective Jowd, about the manipulator. Yes, it looks like this manipulator did a really number on the minister too. Ah! Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one that has to save him. Sister, do you think that's what happened to me too? What are you talking about, Lynn? About the gun thing? Don't tell me. You were manipulated too? There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. The image of the one who shot me. But now I see the possibility of a new explanation. But who is it and why did they do it? The contraption was a birthday surprise for Camellia's mother, wasn't it? That's right. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. No surprise there. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine. Right, I knew it. See, Detective Jowd? No, I'm afraid I don't see. I told Detective Jowd about it. I told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town? I've never even heard of the place. And what's more, I've never told a single soul about the contraption. You haven't? That old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? Detective Jowd, you must have heard this name before. Temzig. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. So you found out about that, didn't you? I heard the meteorite saved little Lynn's life. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal away somebody else's life? What are you talking about? Detective Jowd, you told me 10 years ago that the person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you. What's him having to claim everything about saying, oh, I killed this person and that's it? What? But the meteorite was... I wasn't lying. I stole the man's life away, no question about that. It was entirely my fault. I was about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. That's not true! You were trying to save me! Lynn, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. Huh? The truth about 10 years ago. On that day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. Another place? Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident, a suspect who had been questioned escaped. Oh. Whoa, I did not know about that! It happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the case. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track down alone into the park. Oh. Hold it right there! I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him bad. That warning shot made him panic. At the time, I was a young and green detective, brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Lynn. It was all my fault. Detective Jowd! All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynn. So the man who grabbed me that day? These last 10 years, I'd never forgotten his face. And then a few years after that, when my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I've done. I painted the pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I've met in my life and I didn't want to forget. Wait, but you painted me. I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. You painted the guy at the ring. The final face. The face of the man in the park that day. Oh, wait just 1 minute. That can't be. I saw that painting. I saw the face of you painted tonight. Oof. Oof. Ooh, this music. It was my face. Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time? That's right. The face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of the man whose life I stole, of the man who was pronounced dead at the scene. But hold on, Detective Jowd. That can't be true. I just met Cecil for the first time tonight. And he died right in front of me. By the way, the man I know is the man in the park that day. Isn't Cecil. What? From the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? Mr. Minister. Inspector Cabanella, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. What? Demand? Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage. What? What are you talking about, Inspector Cabanella? And you know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted? Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life. Even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for a call. What is it, Mr. Minister? You look even paler now. What in the world? What's going on? Inspector Cavanagh! Everybody's changing their mind about everything. The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago, the twisted people's fates. Ugh! And even now, the chain continues to grow ever longer. Inspector Cavanagh's call proved that to us. Ooh. And the greatest mystery of all has risen in the surface. Who is that me I've been chasing all night? This music, though. Who am I? I'm even further from knowing that when I started. It just means we're getting closer in a way, though. Ooh, this is getting interesting, but I think we'll end it here because that will be everything. Because I've been streaming for a few hours now, so I guess that's it for today, and I'll see you soon. Bye!